So having studied architecture for 5 years and worked in the field for 10 years, there's one thing that has really helped me to improve my understanding of design and at the same time really help elevate my architectural sketching. So in this video, I'm going to share you what that one thing is. It's doing a precedent sketching study, and I'll show you how I use this exercise to learn about building design and at the same time improve my drawing skills. So for this sketching session, I'm going to be looking at the Swiss architect Peter Zumthor's design for the Serpentine Pavilion. So time to get the sketchbook out and start drawing. The essence of this project is about making this courtyard space in here for visitors to enjoy. And we can imagine in 3D what that quickly looks like. So it's this very simple form with these entrances, this covered space, and this inner world here. The plan of the building is very simple. We have that beautiful garden designed by the Dutch landscape designer Piet Oudolf, and this basically composed of an outer wall which has these openings in it like that, and then this inner wall with some more openings. The result is this narrow corridor which separates the outer world from this inner world where the garden is here. Beautiful garden. And so from the outside, let's do a little 1-point perspective. Here's our point. We have these big openings like this shape. We have these pathways that lead up to these openings like that. It's this kind of very simple form in this park with some trees like this. It just appears as this black box in this park. So from the outside, you just see this black box with these portals, which lead you into this corridor. I just need to pair my pencil here. And then you enter in through one of these, and you come across this dark corridor, which kind of flooded with light from both sides. Peter Zumthor, the architect, his work is known for atmosphere, about using materials and light to create atmosphere. It's about this journey through these portals into this corridor and then emerging in this garden. And then if we look at the section, that's what the profile of the structure looks like. Here is this beautiful garden in here. If you're in this space, you just see the sky. The sky is framed by this overhanging roof here. So I'm not being precious with these drawings. I just want to quickly get some of these ideas down on paper. So, and then you emerge into this beautiful space, and let's say you're standing here and you're looking down. This is just a really simple 1-point perspective. Here would be one of the portals, one of the entrances. Here's another one. And then you have the beautiful planted area here. Do some shaky lines for some idea of vegetation. Again, just trying to get a feel for what this could be like. And then of course you have that amazing overhang roof space here, like that. We can maybe give that a darker color, like this. So you really have that impression that you're kind of in this courtyard space, and there are these benches on the sides. Maybe you can show someone sitting down and talking to someone else. It's always good to put people in your sketches just to give a sense of scale. Maybe there's some seating, right? And we can look at this section a little bit more if we want to understand a little bit more about the construction of this. We have a kind of a light timber structure. And this lightweight timber frame is then just repeated. And so that's kind of what it looks like. We can draw a quick, detail section of what that might look like. So here you have really loose, really quick way of trying to figure something out, figure out a design. This architect, Peter Zumthor, I'm sure you've heard of him before. If you haven't, you should look him up. But looking at photographs is always good. But if you have just a few minutes, you can actually really start to understand how an architect is thinking, and you get a better feel for how they've actually approached the design of something. So here you understand the frame, and this is, say, this corridor space. Again, I'm showing some scaled people in profile just to get a sense. This would be one of the where you enter from the outside. The timber frame is then clad in this gauze, this interesting gauze material, and it's then painted black. There are these nice hanging pendant fixtures, which again kind of create this nice glowing effect in this quite dark space of the corridor. And then there's another light fixture where the roof overhangs, and then you have these nice benches that are created underneath that overhang, which kind of just gives a nice space to look out onto the garden here. And I think that from looking at the photos, I think this whole structure just sits on these concrete pads. Here's the bench. It's good to annotate these things as well. Just kind of really quickly, this is the timber frame, gauze, painted. These notes are just for yourself to learn. That's all what we're doing here. This is the pendant. Here's the garden planting. There's probably some gravel or something but below here, so you could call that out. It's always good to align your text. This is how you would, if you were drawing this up on a computer, you do it like that. Helps you to kind of read the drawing a little bit better. And I'm pretty happy with that. Just looking over these sketches in just a few minutes, just by using diagrams, little 3D sketches, plans, sections, elevations, some perspectives, and moving on to ideas about materiality and construction. In just a few minutes, you can really explore a kind of a celebrated architect's work, learn a lot. At the same time, you're practicing your drawing, you're improving your sketching skills. So it's just an invaluable way of developing that habit of using your sketchbook, to as a learning tool, and just to enjoy the process of learning and having fun with it. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you've tried a Precedent sketching session like this yourself, and if you have any comments or questions, let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.